Hi, Christine Blackledge-Crowell here, and I want to talk to you today about episode 1, series 2. And what this is about me talking to you about how you can get private sector contracts for your healthcare business. Now, the following week, you need to watch that video. I talked about NHS contracts, how to get NHS contracts. Now, you as an organization, you need to be thinking about what different channels you can look at approaching to get working for your agency as quickly as possible. And today I'm going to talk to you about how you can get started straight away. So, step 1, look at what care homes are around you, for example, that you want to provide the service in. What location, for example. So then what you need to look at is providing them with the long-term solution, not just the short-term temporary staff. You want to provide them with every solution that you could possibly provide them with as an organization. Now, what do I mean when I say that? There's candidates that are abroad that the organization, the care homes, can look at sponsoring on a long-term solution basis, for example. But whilst that's happening, you can be looking at providing them with temporary staff members. It's a good idea, right? So you can look at organizations, care homes for example, that have got sponsor license, or maybe they don't, that they need to look at this option. And then you can then provide them with candidates from abroad that can come and work for that organization on a permanent basis, and there you then take 10% or 20% commission from the organization, not the candidate. I'm not referring to you taking money from the candidate, because that would be wrong. So you're looking at providing that solution as an intermediate body that you can work with the care home to provide them with staff members on a regular basis. That's how you can get work straight away for your organization. And in this video I did a live on YouTube explaining exactly that, and this is what you're about to listen to shortly. But first of all, I'd like you to hit like, subscribe, share this video so that you can enjoy and learn from it. I'm here to teach you the contract series, and that is how you can get work quickly for your organization. But you need to act. Once you build your database, you've got to make the calls. You can't just think, oh, I'm going to make 10 calls a day and that's enough. No, that is not enough. You need to be at least making 200 calls or contacts a day. Whether you go out weekly to visit care homes, for example, if you did 15 in a day visits, just to get out the house, get some exercise, as well as looking at earning money for your organization. That's one way. Another way is you can email the care homes to let them know that you can provide them with a permanent solution as well as a temporary solution. Another way is pick the phone up and make the calls. Doing 10 or 20 is not enough a day. You need to do 100 to 200 calls a day in order to get the results for your candidates that are looking for work. Look at being that solution for the care home, for example. Look at being that permanent solution and meeting their needs. But also look at being the temporary solution as well. So I hope you've learned a lot from this video, and do watch what's coming up now. This is from the Facebook Live. It was exciting. We had some great attendees on there who felt they learned a lot, and they're going to join our bootcamp. And I'd like you to join our bootcamp as well. So click like, subscribe, give us a call, book a free 15-minute consultation with me or my team, and join us for our next bootcamp, which will be live. We hold them every month, and the next one is June the 3rd, 4th and 5th, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Hope you can join us live. It's going to be great. You're going to learn so much. However, my series you will learn as well. So I'm here to support you. I hope that you found this helpful, and do watch the video that's coming up next. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Also, you can look at working with care homes, for example, groups of care homes. You can go to the private sector and you can go to the Care Quality Commission, go to their website, you can build a database from there. The Care Quality Commission are those that will inspect organizations, care providers, to ensure that they meet the fundamental standards and also the Care Act as well, and the regulated activity to allow you to be registered to provide that service. So this is CQC website, and I always say here because you can build your database from there of who to contact. And I'm just going to click share so that you can see my screen. So this is the CQC website. And this is where there's providers that have registered with the Care Quality Commission. And you would then look for care homes, for example, services in the homes, clinics, dentists. It's whoever you want to work with. So for example, here I'm looking at care homes. So I've just clicked the type, care homes. And you can also put what specialisms, which it's got optional here, but you can put complex care or dementia, for example. And then the location, London, whatever the location is where you are, and then 10-mile radius, like it has here. And as you can see, the results have come up here. 830 results for care home in London. And you can see here. Now, sometimes you'll see requires improvement, for example, or inadequate. Look at approaching them, because that could be a sign that they need care staff, for example. So you want to be able to reach out to everyone, because they need your help, they need your service. So look at reaching out to them, but it's how you're going to reach out to them. What are you going to say to get them to want to work with you? So we've gathered here the names of the care homes, for example, and it will also tell you what is good, what's outstanding. I will click the requires improvement and inadequate first. I wouldn't start with not rated at the moment, but I would look at those. And then I would look at approaching those organizations. Once you've built your database, you can scroll to the bottom of your screen here, and it will say download the results as a spreadsheet. So I'm now spreadsheet, and I'm going to open the file. And I'm just going to make sure I do a new share so that you can all see. So now this is the database that I've just downloaded from CQC website, for example, here. And then I'll open up, it's got the postcode, it's got the address, it's got the name of the homes, it's got the telephone numbers as well to call. You're going to put them in order so that you are working in one area at a time and you're not jumping from one place to one end of the other town, for example. You want to keep it all in one place. You want to color code each section. You need to look at least doing, say, for example, doing 200 calls a day to care homes, but also looking at emailing them as well. But with this spreadsheet here, create a tab, the plus on the spreadsheet, create a tab, Monday to Friday, and rename them. So for example, I've got here Monday, and I'll do red zone, for example. And then I'll do the same for Tuesday, and then it'll be yellow zone. Wednesday will be green zone. Thursday will be blue zone. Friday will be orange zone, for example. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to so you'd go to 200, and then what I would look at doing is I would look at making that For example, I said red zone for Monday. So I'm going to make that red, and I'm now going to cut that area created for Monday. So I've just moved that area. Now that's lose the red zone information, then I will go to the next data that's available, and then I would highlight that. I'll make it yellow, and then I'm going to cut the yellow zone, and then I will make another tab. For example, and then I will call it, say Tuesday will now be yellow. So this is Tuesday, and it's yellow zone. Hope everyone's enjoying it. If you can type in the chat box, let me know you're enjoying it. Hopefully you're communicating. Hope you are enjoying it. So it just lets me know that this is helpful to you. Thank you. Excellent. Do we need tender to apply for a lower value contract? No, you can apply for a contract when you've just started out. So I'm glad that you're finding this helpful. This just encourages me that you're listening and that I'm keeping you engaged as well. So thank you so much. Thank you. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you so much. So just going to go back to the presentation slide. So that is how you build your database with, for example, CQC. So that's the private sector that you're looking at working with, because you've got to look at all different avenues: private sector, government organizations. You can look at subcontracting. You can look at sheltered housing. There's lots of different avenues and channels for you to be looking at as a business owner to get contracts in for your staff members, for example. And sometimes you're just going to have to get contracts where the volume is. You can, yes, you can put them into a CRM. There's lots of CRMs out there. There's free ones as well as the spreadsheet that I just showed you. It all depends where you are in your business. You can get recruitment software which will make things automated, which is another video that I'm going to be talking about, automation in your healthcare business. Yes, you will get the recording for this, don't worry. For those that have registered, that's why it's important to get on, register, so that we can send you the video by just sending it all in one go to everyone. So let's move forward. Exciting. So another way you can get contracts is by looking at who is sponsoring, which is really funny. You've just mentioned this, Care Homes sponsoring. So like I was just about to say, thank you for pointing that out. As you can see here, there's list 2 employers, okay? They're good for you to approach and look at providing permanent staff members to organizations, whether it's NHS or whether it's care homes. You can look at providing staff members on a permanent or a temporary basis to these organizations that are registered as sponsors, where they can sponsor the candidates from abroad. You can also look at them meeting their needs short term whilst this application is going through. So you can start straight away as a care agency by providing staff members to care homes that have got sponsorship. And this is a link here. You will be getting it in the video. You'll also get the link for you to be able to look at the list. And I'm just going to click the link here. And I'll just do a new share just to make sure you can see what I'm showing you. So this is like the list here that you can create a database from. I'm showing you some really good nuggets here. I'm showing you some really good golden nuggets here. There's a need. The need is, it's needed, and it's getting critical. We're living longer and longer. Children that are born today, for example, 1 in 3, for example, will live to 100 years old. So the need's going to get even more critical. So you can look at providing staff members from abroad to organizations who will sponsor them, who will do the application process. Obviously, you assist as well, but you want to make sure that you can look at meeting their short-term needs as well as their long-term needs. That's where you could come in. So you're not just saying when you ring, speak to them, oh, I'm looking to provide you with temporary staff members. I'm looking at providing you with a long-term solution. I want to have a long-term relationship, business relationship with you. And I'd like to provide you with permanent staff members, but also I'd like to provide you with temporary staff members whilst the need is being fulfilled for you, for example. So do have a look at this and download this as well.
So now you've watched that video, I hope that you learned so much. I hope that you've learned so much and that you will take action with it. I want you to like, subscribe, share, book a free 15-minute consultation with me or my team. We'll be gladly to help you, serve you in any solutions and struggles that you may be experiencing right now. But I hope you enjoyed that video, and please do look out for our next video, because I want you to keep tuned in for the latest videos. So please ensure that you subscribe. Watch all of my other videos as well. Watch it from beginning to end, because you will learn so much from that as well. I hope you have a great day. Look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you. Bye.
I'm living the life. I woke up this morning and I thank God for the day. I know things ain't what they could be, but I got a smile on my face. No more tears, no more fears. They won't get the best of me no more. I can stand still or I can move on. So I'm